All right, we're joined now by Charles Davis, and we're here at the NFL Scouting Combine. I want to ask you about one of your Tennessee guys. You're a Tennessee Volunteer, and we have one of them in Trey Smith from last year. What a steal he was in the 6th round of the draft. It's kind of been a trend for the Chiefs under Brett Veach, finding gems like that late in the draft. L'Jarius Sneed's another one in the 4th round of the draft, really good player. How do you explain how Brett Veach and his staff have found these great players later on in the draft?
I think it's a credit to not just Brett Veach, but the entire personnel operations, the scouts, all the people doing the extra homework. You know, we always use that expression, going the extra mile, and it becomes a little trite at times. But how deep they dig into each of these prospects, how thoroughly they go through and talk to people who have contacted with them, you know, finding out their backgrounds to find out they fit the culture that Kansas City has built. Not just being a great player, but what about the other things? And there's a reason you typically get some of these kids later. There's something going on. Was there a bump in college? Was there a challenge that came up along the way? For Trey Smith, there's the injury history with the blood clots and everything else. Other teams weren't willing to do extra homework, find out what the doctors are saying, or they just decided that risk wasn't good enough for them. In Kansas City, they did their homework, found out, got a 6th-round guy, figured he would be motivated. I'm sure they talked to him about that, and he was like, oh, absolutely, because we all thought he'd be a 2nd-round pick. And here he is, L'Jarius Sneed, coming out of a smaller school. They saw the talent. Maybe people didn't value him as highly because he's not playing a Power 5 schedule. But, hey, this kid runs 4.37. What can we do with that? We can go on and on with all of that. Being able to sign the right free agents. Who's coming into your organization? How will they fit into the locker room? Are they leaders? Are they the type of people that will fit into what you want that the other leaders have established? It's a lot of those things, and I think if Brett Veach, Coach Reed, and of course the entire staff know what the mission is, and they know how to fulfill it.